Guys, it's Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here working on the glue books. I finished the pages, so I've got pages ready. I don't have them into signatures yet, but I said I would come back and show you this easy little technique of just you have something you want to put into your signature, but it's just a single thing. So how do you do that? So I'm going to do it like this. I have a page from the books that I'm working on, so it's the right size for the books, but I'm going to fold it and just join it onto these little these little envelopes. See, they open at the top, and I think these are really cool, and I think it'd be fun to store your goodies in here that you want to glue into your glue book until you're ready to put them in. So this side has holes where it came out of a notebook, and this side doesn't have the holes, so I think I'm going to use this side to glue on, so I have a nice solid surface here. And I'm just going to take the page from the book. It's just a plain page. I just took one of the, well, this one's a plain. This one, I couldn't find a plain one in this one. This one has an awesome frog on it. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to glue over him, but he could be your little mascot for your glue book. He's super cute, right? Anyway, so, and I'm going to send along some of the, I'm going to go through the pages from the books and the books I'm using for these glue books, and include some of those pages in the goodie bag, because I'm going to try to look at them in a way that, would this be good to collage with? Is this have something I want to cut out, and put into my glue book? So I think that would be fun to have some pages from the book. The books, they're really super cute pages. That's why I got these books in the first place, really was for the pages, and later on is when I thought of making them into glue books. So let's just get started on our little project here. I think I will, let's see, if I put it here, then I can go like that. Yeah, I think that would work out well. So super easy, right? In case, I just wanted to show you in case you've never done this before, and or maybe maybe you did and you forgot how to do it, type of thing. But yeah, just a super easy little thing to manage here. So we're just putting some glue right here where I want my paper to overlap onto my little envelope, and this way it won't take any space up from where my opening is either. It won't block the opening in any way. I'm not sewing it on, so there's no space taken up there by sewing or stitching or anything, so it works out well. And see, I get some glue. I'm trying not to get any glue on my mat here, because I've already got glue on there and I don't want any more on there, right? Okay, so I'm going to line this up, I think, with the top here, so it doesn't go over the top of this opening, and just go over my glue. I don't want it to be too much, because I want this page to be able to glue, be one of the pages you can glue on, right? If you want to. So it doesn't go over my opening that way. See, it would just be like this. Here's my opening. So when I fold it, it will just be like this, and I can put it into the signature. Let me go ahead and fold it so it's nice and glued down there on the edge, and where it's going to be. If I can see if I need any more glue in there. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, so this will be it. It'll be in the signature, and you will, have this space to glue on. You can do whatever you want there, do whatever you want here. I just want to make sure I have enough glue in between. I think I did. I needed to fold it so it'd be pressed down together. So yeah, that one's good to go. I don't even need to cut this off because it was from the book. See, let me make sure. I mean, I could cut off a sliver. Let me see. No, it's perfect. See, it was already, I didn't cut this down at all. It's already perfect for my needs. So I'm going to put that one there. That's for that book, and I'll make one for the other book too. So Mr. Froggy. Let's see. So I don't want the holes, and I can just, let's see. I can just do it like this, I think, and that way I won't be blocking any of the frog. I like frogs, so I really like him a lot. He's super cute, I think. So again, with the glue. So, this is, I was still thinking of just doing this for the video. It's super quick, right? But we could go ahead and work on the signatures, because like I said, I've got the pages ready, but I haven't put the signatures together. And so as you saw, if you saw my last video where I was cutting down some pages, I have 3 of each page. They're not, you know, the same, but how did I want to do that like this? But they're the same type, like 3 wallpaper, 3 magazine type thing. But I don't necessarily want to put them in any certain order, but I want 1 of each in each signature. So I'll show you what I'm talking about if I'm saying that in a confusing way, so we can kind of do it together. I just want it to be kind of random, you know, not really in any certain order, except what I just said. So I won't say it again because I think I'm saying it in a confusing way. There you go, Mr. Frog, all together there. And that will be for the other one. So cute. That's how I do it. Super easy, all glued together. And there's our pocket, all, you know, open. So we didn't sew that on, so it's not, stitching's not taking up any room. Okay, so let's go ahead, see what we can get done with putting our signatures together. If we get our signatures done, I can sew them in. I thought more about what I said in my last video about making the next one 2 signatures or even 1 signature. But since I cut the pages, like these pages, I don't have another book at exactly the same size. So I think I'm going to make the other one just like this one, 3 signatures. And then I'm going to look through my books. And if anybody wants a smaller one, like I have tons of books. So if you want a smaller one, a 2 signature one, a 1 signature one, maybe let me know in the comments and I'll make you one, you know what I mean? I can be in glue book mode for a while. I really like making these, so let me know, because I you know, I'll do whatever. You know, I don't want it to be considered a custom order because those stress me out. But if you just say, yeah, I'd like a 2 signature one, or I'd like a 1 signature, or smaller, or, you know, maybe you can give me a certain size. I want a 5x7. I want a, you know, a teeny one, or whatever. You know, I have tons. I'm telling you, I have tons of books. You know, if you watch my Thrifty Thursday videos. So, okay, let's get some signatures done. I'm excited now. This is fun. This is the fun part. One of the many fun parts, right? Okay, so let's see. Okay, we just did this. Let's put this aside because that's going to be one of the last pages. And this is the card in the envelope. We'll put that on after we get the signatures together. So let me see if I can do this in some kind of organized fashion here. Maybe we'll make 3 piles first. That might be good. Can you see? Yeah, you can see pretty good, right? So this is the 3 Helen Steiner Rice, the 3 magazine, the 3 sewing. Like I said, I want one in each signature, but not necessarily in the same order. So we'll mix them up in a little bit. Wallpaper. This is scrapbook paper. This is, what is this? Music. Music. My youngest son, so excited for him. He sought out a piano. He found a free one on Craigslist. I haven't seen it yet, but he brought it home, and he's musically inclined anyway. He was in the band at school from 6th grade all the way through 12th grade, so his whole middle school and high school. So he learned a lot about music. He plays the drums. He didn't play that in the band. He plays the drums, but in the band he played the what did he play? The trombone. Was it the trombone? And the baritone. He can play the trumpet too. You know, the brass instruments. So a lot of times when you can play one, you can play them all, or most of them, or many of them. So anyway, because of that, he, you know, knows his music. He can read music. So he got this piano, and he already sent me a video of him playing like a song. He's just watching YouTube videos and teaching himself. So it's like, wow, because I took piano lessons for, what, a couple years? Yeah, 2 or 3 years, and got pretty good at it. I don't play anymore, but I don't have a piano or anything. But anyway, pretty excited for him to, you know, be that motivation, self-motivated to teach him how to play the guitar. I mean, the guitar. I think he has tried to play the guitar, but he hasn't I don't think he got the hang of that yet. Anyway, piano, super excited, and he got a free one, so that's awesome. Okay, let's put these together. So what do I want to be my first page? I really didn't plan that, actually. Maybe the wallpaper. That's the biggest page. That would probably be good, and it would cover everything. Yes, I think that's a good idea for this signature. I should have thought about that, but so now this is where, you know, I'll see if anything needs to be cut down. Like I'll put them together. Let's see, let's do, these are all kind of, I'm going to call them neutral, even though they're not all. So maybe like this is colorful, this is very neutral. Maybe a colorful one. Let's see, the map's colorful, this is colorful, here's colorful. Yeah, I want to mix them up. This is very neutral because this is the sketchbook paper. The map is kind of colorful, so we'll put that one next. The map might be a good outer page too for the next signatures. We'll think about that. The calendar's colorful. Let's see, scrapbook paper's colorful. What else is, anything else that's super neutral? Oh, everything else is kind of, has a bit of color. Okay, so this is Helen Steiner Rice. This I put a hinge on. I used one of the magazine strips. I did that off video, but just to show you how pretty that is as a little hinge there. Isn't that nice? That makes a nice little support there. See, that's Helen Steiner Rice. Let's do the magazine next because it's a very colorful page there. And then the calendar. Let's see. Let's do the music next. That's kind of neutral almost, even though it has a little color. Then the very colorful. These calendar pages are from an Alaska calendar, so they're very. Let's put the picture upright because you know how calendars are. The picture is on one side and that's upright. Then you flip it over, but when you put it in a journal, you have it like this, and then the back side is upside down. So for gluing, that doesn't matter, right? But I think we'll have the picture upright, and that would be a good center page too, possibly. Let's see what else we have. I think about the outer starting page. That's the sewing page we did together, I think. One of those. And this is the, oh yeah, see now this I might, if I were to make this one the middle, which this would be a good middle too because it's got a big picture on it. I think I will make this one the middle. See, nice little beach picture there in the middle. Okay, so this is where I was going to tweak, see if I need to tweak. So I have my paper cutter right behind me if I need to tweak anything. And this is how I'll do all the signatures. But I want to, first of all, get this outer cover page situated. So I'm going to kind of just, well, let me, before I fold it, let me see how it's doing here. Maybe like this. Yeah, okay. Looking good, looking good. We might have to tweak anything. I tried to do it right, as far as the size, but I didn't measure. If you watched my last video, I just kind of used the cover as my guide. Okay, so I'm just folding that over just a little bit. And then I'm going to fold this over a little bit. I might turn it around. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to do it this way because I didn't want to fold it over that much. It kind of went inside too much. So I'm going to fold this over barely, like ½ inch, so it doesn't go. I want it to cover the pages totally. It doesn't have to, but I just want it to. I just want it like that. I like it like that. Okay, so there we go. So let's see if that fits in without anything sticking out here. It does. All right, so see, no tweaking needed. Awesome. Okay, let's do the second one. Now that I know what I used for my outer, let's see, I said the map would be good, or let's see what the see, this scrapbook this wallpaper is a smaller piece because I cut this down and used the other part in the other signature. I didn't want to waste anything, so that one's smaller. So let's use the map as our outer page in this one. That would be beautiful. We'll start with that, and that mixes it up a little bit too. Oh, this is beautiful on here too. Either one. Let's see. It'll be like that. think I'm going to do this. This has a little bit more color on it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is going to be our outer page. So we've got color and a little neutral over here. Let's see if we can get, let's go put our sketchbook paper next. And then our, let's put, I don't want the two atlas pages too close together. Let's put the sewing page next. Okay, then this paper here. Then maybe the wallpaper. And I'll have to fold that in. Let me go ahead and do that. Just a little, actually. Tiny bit. Tiny fold on this side. I would like it to be straight. And then a little, about a ½ inch over on the other side. This is very thick wallpaper, so this will be great. If somebody wanted to get one of these glue books and use it also for multimedia, some of these papers would be great for that. Because like wallpaper would be great for that, or some of these thicker papers would be awesome for that. Okay, so we got that. I might have to fold that again. We'll see if it sticks out. Okay, so we got kind of a plain here. Let's put a colorful one next. Scrapbook paper might go in the middle again. Let's do the pretty, isn't that pretty? Magazine. Okay, music. Oh no, let's do just do this next. This is very plain. The index, atlas index. Let's do the calendar next. Let's do the calendar, Alaska calendar. There's the Northern Lights, pretty. Music, Helen Steiner Rice. This is the inscription from the book. Happy birthday, Hazel, from Ruby, 1977. It was a gift to someone. And then this is the scrapbook paper. I'm going to turn it around this way so you see the picture in the middle. That worked out very well, right, with that scrapbook paper? I didn't know how I was going to do it, but there you go. Okay, let's see if this one sticks out. I don't know what order the signatures are going in yet. I'm just, yeah, perfect. No tweaking needed on that one either. I don't think I'm going to need any tweaking. Okay, that map page was so pretty, but I have the wallpaper that's a bigger size on this one, so let's start with that. Then the map. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, then the sketchbook. Did I see okay? I know, looking in a wide area here. Okay, then let's do this one. Then the music. Let's see what we have. Music. Yeah, I think that'll be good. No, let's do Helen Steiner Rice. I want to mix it up. Okay, that's one I put a hinge on. And then the music. Then the atlas index. Then the Alaska calendar. Let's see what we have here. This is what is this, sewing page? Yeah, talks about spandex right there. So I know that's the sewing page. Okay, we'll put that there. Then the magazine. Those are pretty. I don't know if I would be able to glue on those, but kind of have some, figured you can glue on it, not glue on it, whatever you want to do. And this one has a cruise ship on it. I love the randomness of the glue books too, so cool. Okay, so that's that one. And I'm going to have to fold in this wallpaper. That was the plan. So let's see, a sliver here, and gosh, did I cut down that magazine page? Almost looks like it's too wide. Okay, I've got time here. I'm just watching my time too. Let's see, yeah, that's pretty much this magazine is sticking way out here. I just think that I must have not cut that down enough. I think I'm going to cut that a little bit. Let me see how it, what is this? Okay, that's the map. No, that's good. Okay. I guess just let me just go ahead and fold the wallpaper, and then we'll see how we do. I just don't want it to stick out beyond, you know what I mean? Beyond all the other papers. I mean, I don't want, yeah, I don't want it to be too small for the papers. I want it to cover the papers. So I'm just going to do a little sliver. And if it's too short, I'll have to refold and make it the folds bigger. But we'll see. Or else cut down the papers. Because this, maybe it's because of where it is in the signature, but that magazine paper is just sticking out too much. I know it is. I'm going to have to cut that down. Because you know how they protrude more and more as you do your signature. So I think that's what's happening. Even though when you take it out, it fits. Once you get it in the signature, it sticks out too far. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to cut that. So not too bad on the tweaking. I wasn't sure once I got it together how that was going to be, you know. So let me just cut a sliver off the side of this. Look like about like that much. Let's see if that's better. Gosh, is it too tall too? Maybe I forgot to cut this one. It's a little bit too tall too. Okay, I must have forgot to cut this one. Let's see what I want to cut off here. Let's cut it a little bit off the bottom. I mean, I think I cut it some, but maybe I didn't cut it enough or something. I don't know. Don't know what happened there. Okay, but not too bad. But that's the only thing we have to tweak, right? All right. Now, so these will be folded in. I have to put a little paper clip on those because it's full, or else cut it off because the fold is ended up being so small. It doesn't want to stay, you know, because it's thick paper. It doesn't want to stay folded. And that's really annoying. Okay, let's see. Yep, they're all together. Nothing's sticking out too much. And they're all inside, pretty much, I think. Yep, so it'll kind of look like that when I get it sewn in. What is this here? This wallpaper. It's not really sticking out though. Just going right to the edge, which is okay. I can refold it if I want, or whoever gets this can refold it. But there's, as you can see, it's going to be something like that. So you'll have plenty of room. So you want it like that when you make a glue book, so that, because it's going to be like twice or even quite, you know, 3 times as big once you glue on both sides of each of these pages. That's how it works out. It triples in size. So you want to start out like, you don't want to start out with an alligator mouth glue book. So here's the, I'm going to randomly, let's see. Let's start off with, let's put this in the middle, this at the end, and this at the beginning. I think that would be good. And then we're going to stick in this. Maybe we'll, since we have 3 things to, what is this? This is my envelope, yeah. So since we have 3 things to put in, let's put 1 in each signature. How about that? So we'll just be adding 1 thing to each signature. So I'm going to randomly put the card right there. I don't want to think too much about it because then I'll just get all crazy, right? So just sticking it in. And then this is the other envelope. So that's a good place for it in the middle signature, because then we have a pocket. We'll have a pocket. We'll have the envelope in the back, and we'll have a pocket on the back cover. So let's stick it right here, I think. All right. Oops. Trying to get glued together there. So it'll be like this. All right. See, there's our pocket. That'll be nice to have a pocket right there. And then we'll stick this envelope. I'm going to glue it on somewhere on a page. So let's look for a page real quick to glue this on. Just a plain page that we're not covering up anything. Maybe this sewing page. I could just glue it right here like this. Then you'll be able to get into it right here. Okay. And let me see how I want to do this. I could put just a little bit of glue. Let me see how it looks on this side. I could just put a little glue right here, and then that would be like a tuck spot. So let me try that. Let me put it on here so I don't get too much glue on the page. Let's see. All right, so right here. Don't really need a lot, just enough to glue it down. So I'm just going to put a couple of beads right here. 3 beads. Okay, so what I say, it's going to go like, I forget which side I said the flap was going on. Let's put it on this side. Tuck it right up into the fold there. See how that works out. Okay, so you have your envelope there. Flip it over and tuck spot here. And you can always glue that down all the way. Or if you get this, and you can always glue on the sides here, up the sides, a little bead up by each side, and have it like almost like a pocket, like a side pocket, or leave it open like that and kind of use it as a tuck. See, something will tuck in there like this. See, it should stay. Yeah, it stays, see? Okay. Cool. Okay, now the only thing left besides sewing in the signatures is to put a pocket on the back. And I would like to put something pretty, something sturdy. It could be a clear pocket. Should I put a clear pocket here? That would be fun. I have this. Let me show you. Let me grab it real quick. Just one second. I don't have a lot of time left here. So, let me see. Yeah, here's some. I have this. I'm not sure if it's laminating. It probably is laminating plastic, whatever, but it's like this. See, it's attached. No, I don't think that's laminating. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty cool. And I used this in a pocket for one of my other journals recently. So I'm just going to cut this off. I'm going to do it with my scissors real quick. I tried to cut this with my paper cutter, so let me get this out of the way. Yeah, I tried to cut it with my paper cutter yesterday, or the other day, and it did not. It did not cut it, so I have to cut this with my scissors. It's pretty thick plastic, but it glues down really well with my art glitter glue. So I have a few minutes left here. We could probably get this pocket done, and then after the video, I'll just sew in my signatures, and then I'll get this in my shop. I'll come back with a final flip through. But so let's see, pocket. I think this is fun because it's clear and it's got these little squares on it. So yeah, I just think this is a fun pocket. So the book cover goes from here to here. So I could put it all the way over to where the book cover goes, and really, so about on this line right here, I can cut. Right here is a blue line, so that helps. Nice big pocket. We'll see if we can get this done before my time runs out. There's another blue line here. I'm going to cut right here. Don't want it too deep, because if you make it too deep, then if something gets down in there, you might not. But I do leave it open on the side. I think I left it open on the side in my other, when I used it in my last, one of my last journals. So we'll put that over to the side. And let's see, which side do I want up? This is like a rougher side, and this is like a more slick side. So I glued on the rougher side and put it down like that. So I just took my art glitter glue, and I'm going to go here and here. And I just did this, and this glue dries clear. I know most of people have used it or have used it, so you know, but in case you're new to doing things like this, this glue dries clear. That's why we love it. It's fast and clear. So like, see, you can see it now, but when it's dry, you don't even know it's there. I'm going to glue it right to the edge, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have to put it right on the edge, but almost to the edge, but not right on the edge. Here and down here, make sure it's not going over the bottom. So I'm going to push that down. Now it is going over the fabric. If something happens and it doesn't, yeah, it might not, if it doesn't glue down over the fabric here, I'm going to come back and cut it right here and cut that part off and just leave this, you know, because I know this works. I did it the other day, but I haven't tried to glue it on fabric. I just thought of that. Like, hello, Sheree, you're gluing over, rick-racking everything here. But I'll let you know how it does when I do the final flip through. I'll come back and say, yeah, I had to cut that off. Or look, it stayed. So a bit of an experiment. But yeah, that is it for today. I'm going to let that dry. I'm not going to mess with it. I'll press it down real good here and see what happens. I mean, it does glue to fabric, but I've even got rick-rack there, so I don't know. That might be a little bit of an impediment to my gluing. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the finishing of this journal, and I'll get these sewn in, and I might cut those off. Like I said, see how they're kind of like not folding down? I think I'm going to have to cut that off. And then I'll get the little goodie bag ready and come back and do a finished flip through for you of this one. And then I'll work on the other one. And let me know if anybody wants a smaller one too. I would be totally willing. I think I might do one anyway, even if nobody says they want one. I think that would be fun to do a smaller one. So I'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Have a great day.